Eulogy by the Honorable Robert Ace Barbers, former representative of the 2nd Legislative District of Surigao del Norte in the 11th, 12th, 13th, 17th, and 19th Congresses.
Sa ating speaker, sa ating pong mga membro ng mababang kapulungan, sa lahat po na nagmamahal kay Congressman Romeo Acop na nasasakupan niya sa ikalawang distrito ng Antipolo, sa lahat po ng kaibigan, mga mahal sa buhay, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. I tried as much as possible to deliver a eulogy for a good friend without actually reading my notes. But last night, I found it very hard to start even the first sentence of this eulogy. Malapit po ako kay Kong Romy at dahil po dyan, gusto ko po sanang isulat lahat ng gusto kong sabihin at pwede kong sabihin even for the last time para sa aking isang kaibigan. We are gathered here today with heavy hearts to honor the life of someone who was not only a dependable colleague that we respected, but a true friend that we genuinely cared for. Kong Romy, welcome back to the House of Representatives. My dear friend, my dear colleague, my mentor, Honorable Romeo Acop. I had a brief encounter with Kong Romy. In fact, nagkasama kami sa dalawang kongreso. And in those two congresses that we were together, during the 19th Congress, when I was the chairman of the Committee on Dangerous Drugs, si Kong Romy was my vice chair. He was my able wingman, and he made my job as a chairman of this committee a lot easier. In the controversial investigations in aid of legislation that we undertook involving billions upon billions in shabu smuggling, particularly the metal cylinders and magnetic lifters, Kong Romy was a dependable force, being a veteran police investigator and a lawyer. His incisive analysis and scathing questioning inevitably brought out the truth in those inquiries. He always had the leads, the intelligence information, and the tips. He would just keep quiet and observe. Then, when it was his turn to grill the resource persons, the brilliant lawyer in him takes over and elicits just the needed information. He was cool. He was deliberate, fair, but firm demeanor. That was Kong Romy. He was also calculating, unflinching, and fearless. I consider myself lucky having spent time with him for these past two congresses. I learned a lot from him. The strategy, the patience, the coldness, and the brilliant timings when questions are being asked. It was during the last Congress, the 19th Congress, when we worked together in the now historic Quad Committee, where four top committees were banded together to look into, in aid of legislation, alleged commission of heinous crimes by high government officials, more particularly drug smuggling and distribution, protection of drug lords, the extrajudicial killings, the proliferation of illegal pogos that serve as vehicles in committing more crimes, the accommodation of Chinese nationals who were given fake documentations by complicit government agencies and officials, enabling them to perpetuate their criminal activities and enterprise in this country. Of the 4 committees assembled to form the Quad Committee, Kong Romy was providentially the only member who was vice chairman in all of the 4 committees. Thus, it became unanimous that all chairmen chose him to be the overall vice chair of this Quad Committee. During this time, the House of Representatives enjoyed the highest trust ratings as reflected in the tally sheets of the respectable survey firms that conducted their surveys. The credibility and integrity of the members who participated in those inquiries carried not only the Quadcom, but the whole House of Representatives in winning the trust of the people. Kong Romy was a pillar of the Quadcom. His turn to display his usual fair and firm demeanor and brilliance was a much-awaited portion in the entire proceedings. Fearless but objective, respectful yet uncompromising, always open to ideas to find the truth, sometimes fatherly soft, sometimes fatherly strict. He studied every detail, every word uttered, and reserved his judgment to himself. To sum it all up, Kong Romy is a complete legislator. He actively took part in the committee hearings. He thoroughly studied the resulting legislations and actively participated to have them all passed. Truly honorable. The fact that he was unopposed in his district meant that he served his constituents well. And he never lost an election in his district. Indeed, Kong Romeo Acop is a big loss to the country. His death has deprived us of one qualified, competent, credible, and honorable public servant. His accomplishments speak for themselves and will stand the test of time. As to his bashers, I say, good luck to you. You will get nowhere near the larger-than-life brand of public service and accomplishments of Kong Romeo Acop. With your gutter language, you have doomed yourselves. Allow me to take this opportunity to defend my friend against those who see his death as punishment for his alleged sins. My friends, as we all know, it is the will of our Creator that we shall all die. Regardless whether we are sinners or saints, only Jesus conquered the death for He is God. Nasa ating kultura na hindi dapat natin inaalipusta o niyuyurakan ang alaala ng isang yumao, kahit na ano pa siya sa paningin natin. Ang ganong katangian ay pagpapakita ng isang magandang pag-uugali ng isang respektableng Pilipino. Kabilin-bilinan nga ng ating mga matatanda na kung wala ka rin lang magandang sasabihin, mas mabuti pang huwag ka na lang magsalita. Lalo na siguro kung ang mga sinasabi ninyo ay puro haka-haka lamang at walang matibay na basihan. Napapahiya po ang ating mga magulang na parang hindi tayo napalaki ng maayos at tama. Sa lahat po ng sumisira ng alaala ni Kong Romy, isa lamang po ang masasabi ko. Hindi po tama ang inyong ginagawa. Hindi po makapilipino ang inyong ginagawa. And as you continue to as you continue crossing the bounds of decency, you have revealed your true selves. In judging Kong Acop, you have allowed yourselves to be judged. You speak evil as if you are holy. Death is the great leveler. It is the last step towards our ultimate destination, either eternal happiness in heaven, in the company of our Lord, or be declared in contempt to suffer eternal damnation in hell in the company of him who was damned. Kong Romy, my friend, my mentor, rest now and enjoy your eternal happiness in the company of our Lord in heaven. To the family, rejoice that Kong Romy is now in the warm embrace of our Creator. I offer my deepest sympathies and condolences to the Acop family. Sa lahat po na nagmamahal kay Kong Romy, kasama na rin po kaming mga kasamahan niya dito sa Kongreso. Hindi po namin makakalimutan si Kong Romy. Paalam, Kong Romy, isa kang mabuting anak, kapatid, ama, lolo, at isang tunay na kaibigan. Kong Romy, till we meet again. Maraming salamat po.